Hello and welcome. I hope you learn in depth and in easy way here. So let's start. I have started one series that is Python in depth full course. In this series, I have made one video already, so you can see by clicking on the I button. In the previous video, I have uh, talked about like a reserve word and how to check your Python version. These things I have discussed in the previous video, but in this video I am talking about data type. Mainly in this video, I'll tell you like how how to write a variable and in which type. Suppose you have to declare one variable, and you should first you should know like which types of variable you want to declare it. So to do this kind of things, first you should understand what is the data type. So mainly in this video I'll discuss about the int data type, like in how many ways we can represent int data type, and what is the value of int data type, and how it is work in our program. Okay, so let's start. Here you can see I have written like a int data type. So I have created here a is equal to 10, okay, and b is equal to 2. After 2 I have put some zeros, and here I am printing a value and b value printing, and then type of a I am printing, and the type of b I am printing at the line number 6. Okay, so first I am making like a view mode. Okay, so after I am executing this, then we can see the output. uh, Here we can see 10 is the output. First this is a print value. Okay, and 2, I think 21 times of 0, and this is the value of b, and the type of a we can see here int type, class int type. Okay, and the b type also int type, means it's represent the a variable is a int type. Okay, int type means any non-decimal value, and it should be digit. Okay, like 0 to it should be negative or positive, like 0 to 9. Okay, the allowed digit 0 to 9. Okay. So there is no length limit in the int data type in Python. As you have seen in the C language, there is a minus 256 to plus 256. I think the int value. Then after that, some double type is there. But in the Python, double data type is not available. Even in Java, also double data type is available. But in Python, no double data type is available. So there is no length limit in the value of the int type. Okay, I have put it many zeros here. We can see here, and after 3. So I am printing the C and the type of C. So we can see this will throw error, or is exist, means correct syntax. So we can see here after 3 we can see many zeros. Okay, and the type of C is int only. So means we can put any number of values in int data type. Okay, we can represent int data type in 4 ways, as we can see. Like the first way is we can say decimal form. Decimal form means base 10. By default, whatever we are assigning, like these all are in the decimal form. This is the decimal form. Okay, and here C is also the decimal form. So by default, if you are not starting with some 0b or 0x or 0o, then it's taking as a default decimal type only. Okay, so in the decimal form, this is the first. Okay, there are 4 ways. This is the first way, decimal form. So allowed digit is 0 to 9. Okay, like we can't put a b kind of things. Okay, so here I have assigned inside the a 10 values, and inside the b 20 values. Okay, So I am printing the same as above example here. So 10, the first value is 10 and the second value is 20. Okay, just focus the like on the ways to define int data type. Okay, in this video I'll tell you in the depth int data type and how many ways we can represent the int data type in very details. So be focused and don't make any note. I'll provide you the whole note. Okay, so in every video I'm saying don't use any note. Okay, we can make like a rough, we can do rough while watching the video, but be concentrate on this video. Okay, so I am using the Jupyter notebook. If you don't know how to use the Jupyter notebook, then you can click on the I button and you will get the full course on Jupyter notebook. Okay, so the second way is the binary form, that is base 2. Okay, and the answer will always gives as decimal form. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? I'll explain. Allowed digit is 0 and 1 only, and it's start with 0 small b or 0 capital B. Okay, so here we can see this is not a binary form, this is by default in decimal form. Okay, I am printing this type of A, it will show int type and the value of A also same as 4 times 1. Okay, and this is the BVI point. Okay, I have written here, after converting the binary form, result prefix is always 0 small b, not 0 capital B. Even the variable is a small b or capital B. Okay, the result is always with the small b after converting in the binary form. Okay, so we can say here I'm here defining here A is equal to 0 small b, and the print I'm printing the converting in the binary form. Okay, binary of A. This is the typecasting we can say. Okay, I'll explain later what is the bin function is doing. Okay, in the typecasting. So let's printing this. So we can see here the value of this when I printing this A value, they after converting that in the decimal form, then the value is given. Okay, and then again I am converting this A value in the binary form, then we will get the this value. Okay, here we can see here. So means I'll defining here in the binary form, but when I print A value or simply A value, then it will gives after converting in the decimal form only. Okay, so here I am printing the binary to match this is correct or not. Okay, so here I am creating one binary value with 0 capital B. Okay, so here also and same here I am printing the A value, this is 14. Okay, and after converting the decimal value, I am printing the value here, so we can match this value with this value. Okay, so but what is the logic behind it, how it is converting binary to decimal and decimal to binary? Those all things I'll explain in another video. Okay, and I'll give you the logic behind it, how it is converting binary to decimal, decimal to binary, or binary to hexadecimal, or binary to octal, these all things. And I made one video, we can click on this I button and then you will get the all these logic behind it. Okay, so I'm here assigning with the some negative value. We can see here 0 capital B and 3 times O, 3 times 1 and then 0. Okay, so why I put the negative sign? Because I want to tell you it contains the negative value also. Okay, so after executing it, we can see here minus 14. Okay, and previous it was 14. Here we can see here same value, just I put the negative sign. Okay, so here I have given some examples like a to f, and here double a to f, and same as here I have put a positive value, and here I have given the negative sign symbol. The value is same, just giving the negative sign to check like every this value is matched with this value or not. That the difference is only sign. Okay, so I am printing this value. Okay, with like a comma b comma these all. Okay, so I am just executing by control plus enter. So we can see here 15 minus 15, 14 minus 14, 13 minus 13, and 23 minus 23. Okay, we can match these all values. Means we can represent binary number in negative value also. Okay, and this is not a valid binary number. Why? Because this 2 is not allowed in binary. As I told you, in the binary form we can allow only 0 and 1. Okay, how do you know this is a binary form? This is started with 0 and a small b, or sorry, and 0 and capital B. Then now we can say this is the this is the binary form. Okay, but here 2 is not allowed, so it will throw an error. I am executing this. So this given the syntax error, means invalid digit, like that is 2 in binary literal. Okay, so what is the one main feature in the Python is when it will throw some error or some syntax error, then it will simple like a English language. So every day can understand while like reading this sentence, and by like seeing this sentence we can get like what is the error in that. Simply invalid digit 2 in binary literal, means 2 is not allowed in binary number. So some technical, but the people will understand. Okay, then the third way is the octal form, that is the base 8. Octal, we can say oct in like a in, if you have you have remembered in the chemistry there is uno, bi, tri, then sept means 7, and oct means okay, oct means 8, means base 8. So that's why it is given like a octal form. Okay, means base 8. So in this form the allowed digits is 0 to 7 only. Okay, and it's start with 0 o small o and 0 capital O. There is no need to remember, because by the name it's clear. Octal, which is start with o, means 0. 0 is the base. Okay, and after 0 what we should put, like a small o or capital O. This represent the octal form. And in the same way answer always gives in decimal form after converting it, same as the binary form. Okay, so here, and this is the by default taking as a decimal. Okay, so I am printing a value and the type of a value. So we can get here like a 777, the value of a. Okay, and the type of a is int. Okay, but here I have created an octal value, which is start with 0 small a, and I am printing this value, and the type of a is same as int. It doesn't give like a int in octal form or int in binary form. Just it's simple printing the type of variable. Okay, and in a variable we can represent in many ways. Okay, so after executing it, it is given the 5111 after converting this octal value in the decimal form. Okay, and same we can represent the negative value also. I am here and starting with 0 capital O. Okay, so I am printing the value, and we can see here here positive 511 and here negative sign. Okay, so we can represent negative value also in octal form. Okay, and now this is invalid form. Okay, just tell me by pausing this video what is wrong in this line or in this code. Okay, I'm telling the line number third. You can see here the line number third. It is here. Okay. So what is wrong and why it is giving the syntax error? So why? Because I told you in the octal form the allowed digit is 0 to 7 only, like a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up to 7 we can use, but here we are using the 8. So that's why my like you can see here also it in octal form. Okay, so 8 is not allowed in octal form. That's why it is giving an syntax error. You can see here. Okay, and we can see here like syntax error, and the arrow is also given, like where is the problem exactly. So this arrow is indicating, oh, the problem is on 8, means invalid digit 8 is not in octal form. So in Python it's showing in very simple way. Okay, you can read and you can understand the what is the problem in the code. Okay, and now the fourth type of int, like a int representation, that is hexadecimal form, which is base 16. Okay, so in this form the allowed digit is 0 to 9, and like a small a to f and capital A to F. A to F means A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, G doesn't allow in hexadecimal, and it's start with hexa, means X is coming, so it's start with not H, it start with 0 small x and 0 capital X, and the answer always gives in decimal form after converting it, as we have seen in binary and in octal also. Okay, so here I have created one variable a, and inside a 0 capital X is the like one value. Okay, and we can allow in the hexadecimal because F also allowed, A also allowed, C also allowed, and E also allowed, and here BWF, beef also allowed because B is allowed, E is allowed, and F is allowed, and I am printing this like A and B value, and it will return after converting in the decimal form only. So we can see here, we can see here like 64206, the value of this A after converting this hexadecimal into the decimal form. Okay, and this is the value of B, which is converted this B value from hexadecimal to the decimal part. Okay, so I'll later I'll explain the typecasting, like from binary to decimal we can convert from decimal to binary. Okay, in the using the some inbuilt function, and here we can say like this is the decimal. Okay, and this is the octal, means 0 and a small o, and this is the hexadecimal, and this is the binary number. Okay, just for the summary kind of things we can say here, and I'm just printing these all value. Okay, we can see here in the decimal form same as it is printing. Okay, but in the binary form it is printing some like this is the octal. Okay, in the octal form this is depend like printing in different way. In the like hexadecimal printing after converting the decimal, and here also the binary after converting the decimal only it is printing, and this is invalid hexadecimal. Okay, we can see here, and in this example we can see here B is coming in the red color. Okay, but in previous we can see the error is also given in the same color. Okay, we can see, as we know in the octal 8 is not allowed, but here the line number 3, 8 is same as the color of 7 and G, like all, means we can't guess 8 is not allowed here. Okay, by executing only, if you don't know, then by executing only we can see like 8 is not allowed here. But in this example, we can see here the B coming in the black color means R is not allowed. Something mismatch is there. That's why it is coming in different color. Okay, so this is the good thing, and I think it should there in the binary and octal also. Okay, so we can see here this is a invalid error, invalid syntax, and in this form it doesn't say like b is not allowed in hexadecimal literal kind of things. Simply it is telling like a syntax error. Okay, and the previous same as syntax error, but here like an invalid digit. Same as here we can say like an invalid alphabet. We can say that is R is not allowed in hexadecimal kind of things, but it is showing simply invalid syntax by giving the black color here. Okay, so the main important topic is here, that is the base conversion. Okay, in some cases in the some exams, the output is giving, the option is giving in the binary form. Okay, when you execute those program, and that program uh, will give the answer in decimal, but you have to convert in the binary form. Then if you don't know how to convert it, then you may give their incorrect answer, and you have checked the incorrect answer, and you will come back. But after coming at the room, you will decide, oh, if you know the how to convert from binary to decimal, then we can give the correct answer. So here we can learn how to convert from one form to another form of the int value. Okay, so be focused on this. You will learn everything in the int data type, like base conversion, and how to represent int variable. Okay. So if you want to convert any base form to decimal, then use int x, where x in base 2, 8, 16 and 10. Base 10 means decimal form. Okay, like, and being x, where x in base 8, all bases, we can simply say all bases, like 8, 2, 8, 6, all this, where x is not optional. We can see here where x is not optional. Okay, so the first is the bin, converting the in the binary form by using bin x. Okay, where I am telling in one thing, x is not optional means what, we have to give in the x value at least. Okay, and it is taking only one argument, exactly one argument. It doesn't take two arguments. Okay, so here I am converting this octal form into the binary form. Okay, how can you know this is octal form? It is starting with 0 and a small o, means this is the an octal value. I am converting using the bin. Bin means binary, so simply bin. Okay, so let's see the output. What is the output of this? Okay, this is the output after converting this octal form into the binary form. Okay, and here I am converting the hexadecimal to the binary form. We can see the output. Okay, and I'll provide you the logic behind it. Okay, in another video. Okay, you can click on the I button, and you will get what is the logic behind it. And here I am converting, this is the decimal form, because this is not started with 0 b or 0 o or 0 x, means this is the decimal form. So after converting this decimal value into the binary form, so this is the binary form value. Okay. And we can see here in the all output, even we provide 0 small o or 0 capital O. Okay, 0 capital O. One second. What is happening here? 0 capital O. The answer is always given that is 0 small b only. Okay, it doesn't give the output as 0 capital B. Okay, so here we can converting the binary value into the binary form, so the answer is same as, and even we can put here like a capital B, the answer is same as 0 small b. Okay. So now we are converting octal, from converting in octal form by using oct function. Okay, and here x is not optional, means we have to put some value inside the x. While printing result base is always 0 small o, not 0 capital O, same as binary. Okay. So here we can see here I'm converting the binary value into the octal form, and here I'm converting this octal decimal value into the octal form, and here 0 start with 0x means this is the hexadecimal, so I'm converting this hexadecimal in the octal form and executing these three one by one, so we can see the output. Okay, and BVI, because in the octal form also we can provide the octal value. Okay, so it will return as the same value. You can see here 0 small o 143, and the last third is converting the decimal in the decimal form by using int x. Okay, and as you have seen, for converting in binary there is one bin function is available, and converting in octal there is one oct function is available. So you should think in the decimal form, to convert in the decimal form, definitely there is one dec method is available, but there is no dec or decimal method is present in Python. Okay, so be sure. And here uh, an interview they can ask one question. Okay, which one is incorrect, and they have given the four option. We can see here they have given we can see here like which one is incorrect. Okay, and they will provide the option inside the a int of x. No, they provide they will provide not int of x, date, because this is the decimal. Okay, and then in the b they will provide a bean. Okay, and in the c option they will provide a oct oct. Okay, and in the d option they will give hex. Okay, and people will ask we can highlight this one by giving 2 star before and with 2 star. That means this will comes inside the bold later. Okay, so these all things coming inside the Jupyter notebook, how to use the Jupyter notebook. So we can go to my channel, and I have created one playlist, so we can go to there and you can watch the Jupyter full course, Jupyter notebook full course, and there you can learn how to use the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so people will ask some interview also. You can also ask if when after 2 years or 3 years, definitely you will be a senior developer. Then you can ask an interview question which one is incorrect. Okay, and the answer, I think this should put in this way, then it will difficult to guess also. First you should put bin, then oct, then dec, then hex, okay, in the sequence. So the people can't guess like which one is incorrect, okay. So this is the good question, okay. And come inside the converting in the decimal form, okay. So this is the binary which is start with 0 capital B, that's why it is binary, and I am converting this binary into the decimal by using the int function, and we can get the output, that is 13. And here this is the octal form, and this octal form I'm converting in the decimal form. So we can see the, and same as here, this is the hexadecimal. I'm converting this hexadecimal inside the decimal form, okay. So you can see in the decimal form there is no prefix, and in the binary there is one prefix like a 0b, and in octal 0o, and in hexadecimal 0x, that is lower x or upper x. And here we can put the decimal value also here, okay. And one interviewer will ask the questions like what is the value of int, okay, int, simple int, then it will return 0, okay. And you can ask in interview also, and there is one questions, okay, and objective type questions, and we can see here x is optional, okay, means we can the x is optional means we can skip the x value also, okay. So they can ask one good question like which one is correct, kind of this question, okay. So I am creating one question here, okay. So that is which one is correct, okay, which one is correct, and providing the optional like inside the a like a printing bin of bin function simply, okay. Okay, and here the option is B, and here the option is C, and here the option is D, okay. And here after bin that is oct or oct, and here that is like a int, and here that is hex, okay. So hex, why I have given the print statement, because if simply we can give like a bin dot x, then the people will ask, oh, this is the one function, okay. And in the general form the function it doesn't provide the argument, so that's why I am providing the print statements. So in the print statements only we can provide the valid function statement kind of things, okay. So which one is correct? So the answer is, we can see here the answer is int, okay. So in the interview also they can ask some questions, some objective question like this, okay. So be remember these things. We can see here 0, and when I have given the like a bin or opt or something, it will the x is not optional here, so it will throw an error. We can see here it is type error. Bin takes exactly one argument, okay, and given 0 given. What I told you in the Python, the error is simple English language. By reading this like a bin function takes exactly one argument, means we can put only one argument, but what it is telling like 0 is given, means you are not giving any argument, okay. So this is very beautiful and good language, you can see here. And nowadays Python, everybody like not everybody, most of the beginner want to learn, or most of the experienced people also want to learn the Python, uh, like a full course of Python. So in this tutorial you can learn the full course of Python in depth. Okay, so and executing this one, this throw error same as above, and here this x is also throw the error. Okay, but you can see int doesn't throw error. Okay, so this can ask in an interview question. And here there is one another form of int also, that is value and base. Okay, and here we can read this here. Int takes two arguments, that is value, which is in an int value and can't contains prefix value like a 0 b0 kind of things, etc. Because second argument, that is base, decide the value in which form. Okay, example, if base is 2 means this is binary. Okay, and number is converting into the decimal form. So we know int function is used to convert a value into the decimal form from any other form. Okay, so the value comes inside the value, and we can given the base which decide the from which tag to convert into the decimal form. Okay, so starting binary to decimal form means here we are putting the 2 value, and when if you put here like a 8 value, that is octal, so first it will check like it is octal form or not, means we can say here this is not octal form. Okay, no, this can this number can be octal form, because in octal also 0 and 1 is allowed. Okay, so here we can't give any prefix, and just based on this base it will decide like in which form is given the number and from which form to convert into the decimal form. So here we can see after converting this binary, 21 is given the output in the decimal form. And based on the base, the value must be in proper format. Okay, like with base 2, the allowed digit are 0 and 1 only, and with the base 8 the allowed digit are 0 to 7, else gives error. Like we can see here, we are giving here 2 means we are putting the value in the binary form, but here we are giving the 2 which is not allowed in binary form, so it will throw an error. You can see here, test the value, test the invalid literal for int function with base 2, that is here. Okay, and we can see here and here we can guess like what is the problem in this, that is 2 should not allowed in binary form. So here I am converting the octal to decimal form, same as here, and this is putting the 8 means octal. Okay, so here don't be confused, this is the binary form. Okay, the base only define in which form we are providing the value, means this all value can be binary, octal, decimal, hexadecimal based on the base. Okay, so here the base is 8 means this is the in octal form, and here also this is the base 8 means octal form, and here also the base is in the octal form. Okay, and we can see here 8 is not allowed in octal form, so it will throw an error. Okay, we can see here an error, like that is value error. Value error means what? In this value we are giving the wrong information or wrong input. Okay, that's why this is the value error. Okay, and if suppose if we will provide like the base which doesn't exist. Okay, like 10 base is available for the decimal, and 12 base is not available. Okay, so let's see the example, like what it will giving the error. Okay, just here like int of we can put the same value like 0 1 0 4 5 8. Okay, and I am putting the base, that is 12. I know like a 12 base is not available in Python. So let's see the what it will throw. Oh, it is throwing. Okay. So I could not understand this is converting in which form. Okay. So 12 base means what? If I am providing the 13 base, so it will throwing some different value. So what is the meaning of this actually? Okay, so we have to learn like if we doesn't if you put the base in different form, then what is the value it will provide. Okay, so in the next tutorial I'll explain this all base and the what is the logic behind it. Okay, so till now just try to understand the conversion of base, and like I'm putting mark down here like uh, this below example should we need to know. Okay, kind of things. So in the next tutorial I'll explain about this base. If you doesn't put if you put the some or other base, then what will happen. Okay, then I am converting hexadecimal to decimal form here. So base 16 decide this is the hexadecimal form. Okay, and same thing we can see here like it is converting exactly in hexadecimal or some other decimal. Then we can see here also like a 0x and the same value I am giving like a 0 1 0 4 5. If the value is same, then means it is converting in the this hexadecimal into the octal form. Okay, sorry, decimal form. Sorry, we have to given the print statement because it will execute the last line only if you are not providing the print statement. So I'm providing here the print statement. Okay, so we can see here two out because first one print and the last will always execute. Okay, so we can see here it is converting the exactly hexadecimal form because here we can providing the base 16 and here not providing because 0x decided that this is the hexadecimal form into the decimal form. Means this method is converting based on the given the base form. Okay, so in the above 13, but in the real example I haven't seen the base 13 is decided in which form. So in the upcoming video I'll tell you the and I'll explain if you will put another base then what will happen and why it is giving this value. Okay, and we can see if we are providing like suppose I am printing this value here. Okay, and after I am printing this int value like a 0x and same value I am giving what is given 0 1 0 4 5 8. Let's see the output. The output is different. Okay, means this output is converting into the like a base 16 based on the prefix here, but this output is converting based on the base 13. Okay, and what is the logic behind it I'll explain in the upcoming tutorial. Okay, so here I am converting this value into the decimal value, and this value is also I am converting because d we can allow in the hexadecimal form based on the base 16. So it will give some answer, and here g is not allowed. Okay, as we know in the hexadecimal form we can allow 0 to 9 and small a to small f or capital A to capital F, but here we are providing the z means g is not allowed in hexadecimal form. Okay, so here we can see like a literal base 16 some error is given like a, so here we can see g is not allowed. Okay, and we can see here like G is not coming in the red color in this int function, but in simple int function, okay, if I'll provide you the in simple int function like 0 x means hexadecimal. I want to convert what is like a 049 a capital B capital G. So we can see here G is coming in the red color. You can see here, sorry, black color, means it is showing something mismatch is here. But here G is coming in the different color because the first argument we are providing in the string format. Okay, if we doesn't provide the string format, then it will throw an error. Okay, so inside the string, all those things comes inside the red color only. That's why it is not coming in black color. Okay, but here we are providing the simple value. That's why it is coming with the black color. So you can see the difference. Okay. So now I'm converting from decimal to decimal format. So this is the base 10. So decimal to decimal it will throw same as like 101 101. And one more thing, we can provide any zero before the digit value is always same in the decimal form, and even in the binary octal all kind of form we can provide any number of a zero. It doesn't change the um, value. Okay, the value will be same always. Even we provide 1000 zero, the value is always same. So here this zero is like a, this zero doesn't contains any value. That's why in the output the zero is not coming. Okay, so we can we can in interview also they will ask what is the exact value of this. Okay, and you will say like, oh, this sorry, it was like the zero should be here. Okay. So oh, what is the exact output of this? Then you will think 0 1 0 is the output, but remember, before the zero we can give as an input, but in the output form, before, if any zero is present before the number, then it will skip. It doesn't provide in the output of those zeros. Okay, just remember these things. And now here I'm providing this number that is base 10. Okay, so 1 3 4 5 will come output, and here also we can say, okay, same things. And here we can see that is it is not allowed in the decimal form. That's why it is giving the error, value error, because inside the value only we are providing some unexpected value. Okay, so that's why it is giving an error, we can see here. And there is one converting in hexadecimal form by using hex x. X is not optional, so VBI here I am giving like a result giving 0 to 9 a to a small only. The base is as 0x only, not 0x. And even we pass input in the uppercase like a to capital F, then it's convert into the lowercase as a to f in the output form. Okay, so what it this meaning? Okay. The meaning is whenever we are providing the input as a capital A capital B, the output always give inside the small a and small b only. Okay, so this is the meaning of that. So we can see here. So here we can see this is the octal form. Okay, converting the hexadecimal to hex. Okay, here. So we can see here this is the octal form. Okay, but after converting it here it is not coming capital A. Okay, so this was telling these all lines. And here also we can see this is not capital F, this is the small f. And here I am converting the hexadecimal form to hexadecimal. So you can see here, I have given like a capital A, okay, but the answer will be small a. You can see here, the answer is small a. So these are all lines saying the same things. Okay. So don't make any notes. I'll provide you the whole notes in all points. Okay, whatever I am telling. So we can say type here that is hex takes exactly one argument given to. So here. So I am providing these two values, but here the answer is we can't put the two values. So interview can ask one questions. Okay, like how to find it. So interviewer can ask one question. Here also one interview question can ask. Okay, so I'm giving the questions. Which one is correct? Okay, and in the multiple choice questions, they can ask which one is incorrect. Okay, so based on the questions, the answer should be there. Okay. So I'm giving this like I'm asking these questions like. Which one is correct, okay, which one is correct, and the option inside the A option I'm giving like starting with which that is binary form. Okay. So this is the okay. Now it should be this. Okay. In the binary form we are giving like a simple anything we can given like a 0 1 2 anything. Okay, some I'm giving some value that is the this is the decimal value. Okay, 1 2 3. You can say 1 2 3. Okay, with the by that is the base 10. Okay, that is the this is the decimal value because based on the base. Okay, so in the same things I'm giving. First of all, I'm copying this one and I'm pasting here. Okay, so I'm changing this option like a B C comma D. Okay, and here I'm giving bean, here I'm giving opt. Okay, and here I'm giving like a int. Okay, and here I'm giving hex. They can ask like which one is correct. Okay, the value is same and which one is correct. Then the people will say, oh, like a binary convert decimal to in the decimal form. Okay, so just make it like a 8. So people will think in this way. Okay, like 8, 8. Then people think, oh, yeah, like in octal they can binary can convert and like in the octal form also octal can convert, in the int form also octal can convert. Then which one is correct? The correct is C option only. Okay, because bin function takes exactly one argument, but here providing the two arguments. Okay, so these types of questions can ask in interview. Just remember those points, and you can also ask with your friends. Okay, if you are in college period or if you are a fresher, then you can ask with your colleagues or with your friends also. And if you are expert in like a int data type in Python, then I have some confusion. Just give me the exact output of this, or just tell me which one is correct or which one is incorrect. So you can ask in this way. Okay, so hope you like this content, and if you like this content and this content is useful for you, then please subscribe to the channel if you are new, and give the thumbs up, that is like. Okay, so it will motivate me, and in the next tutorial I'll tell you about the other data types like float data types and list data types, tuple data types, these all data types I'll explain in the next tutorial in details. Okay.